Okay, so the firestorm is over. We don't have to deal with that anymore. The community is intact. No one left. Nobody jumped ship. The thing about any kind of group, when it's forming, is that a core group forms. And that core group is very, very important. When the core group is intact, then all these other groups that are spinning around this nucleus, essentially, are able to function. It's just a fact of groups. And the core is intact. Anyway, it's over. And things are good. YouTube fixed the problem. Yeah, they heard your voice. You know, they heard your voice. That's the wonderful thing about groups as well. You know, you have power with a voice. Gather all your voices together, you know, and make a difference. So, since all that's over with, I'm going to do a reading from a book. It's a very short one. My first memory of being alive is sitting in a playpen outside of our house in Oklahoma City. My mother was stooping over her garden, her dark brown hair tied up in a bright blue kerchief. I was playing with my favorite squeeze toy, a small, pale, yellow rubber duck, turning it, manipulating it, tasting it. I remember my shoes, white, sturdy Buster Browns, scuffed on the toes and tied with a double knot, for I was prone to remove them at any opportunity. I was staring at them as I rhythmically raised my foot and vigorously slammed it down on the unpadded bottom of the playpen. I was fascinated by the noise, as it reverberated off the side of the house, and the bottom of the playpen shook and vibrated with each kick. I glanced up at my mother. She was humming, absent-mindedly, some sweet, innocuous tune, possibly a hymn. And just behind her I could see a woman crossing the street. A small blonde child was perched on her hip. She stopped and spoke to my mother for a moment. My mother wiped the dirt from her hands onto her jeans, leaving long red streaks from the Oklahoma clay down the front of them. She pointed over to me. The woman brought the child over and sat her down in the playpen. I began to cry at first, afraid of this new person, but then the little girl picked up a toy from the floor of the playpen and began to quietly examine it. I picked up my own again and resumed my thumping on the bottom of the playpen. The little girl began to hum. No tune this time, as my mother had been doing, but one note, deep and continuous, except for a short pause occasionally as she caught her breath. Kind of like a motor. We did not speak, except for a few simple words like Mama and Daddy. Neither of us knew how to talk yet. Instead, we played side by side, the afternoon sun warm and soft on us, as our mothers gossiped. I know that I shouldn't remember that far back, for surely I could not have been more than 2. But I do. And the memory is bright and vibrant, and when I think of it, I can smell the flowers and feel the sunshine on my face.